In the intricate landscape of human social dynamics, the Sigma female emerges as a profoundly unique and transformative archetype that defies traditional categorization. Unlike the well-documented alpha and beta female personalities, Sigma females represent a revolutionary approach to personal identity, social interaction, and self-actualization. These extraordinary women navigate the world with an innate ability to transcend conventional social hierarchies, creating their own path with remarkable confidence and strategic intentionality. The Sigma female is not born from a desire to compete or conform, but from a deep-rooted understanding of her own intrinsic value. She stands apart from traditional social models, existing outside the typical pyramid of social interactions. Where alpha females might seek leadership through direct confrontation and beta females through supportive roles, the Sigma female charts an entirely different course. Her power lies not in her position within a social structure, but in her ability to exist completely independently of such structures. This unique approach to life is rooted in a complex interplay of psychological, emotional, and intellectual characteristics that set Sigma females apart from their counterparts. They are the architects of their own existence, crafting lives that are intentional, meaningful, and deeply authentic. Their journey is not about proving something to the world, but about living true to their innermost convictions and potential. The psychological foundations of the Sigma female. The Sigma female's psychological makeup is a fascinating blend of introspection, emotional intelligence, and unwavering self-awareness. Unlike traditional personality models that rely on external validation, Sigma females draw their strength from an internal reservoir of confidence and self-understanding. This internal landscape is carefully cultivated through years of personal development, continuous learning, and a ruthless commitment to personal growth. Psychological research suggests that Sigma females possess a unique cognitive flexibility that allows them to adapt to various situations without losing their core identity. They are not chameleons who change to fit in, but rather sophisticated individuals who can navigate complex social environments while maintaining their authentic self. This ability stems from a profound understanding of human behavior, emotional nuance, and interpersonal dynamics. Their psychological resilience is not a result of emotional suppression, but of emotional mastery. Sigma females have developed an extraordinary capacity to process emotions with remarkable depth and clarity. They understand that emotional intelligence is not about controlling feelings, but about understanding them completely. This deep emotional awareness allows them to respond to challenges with a level of composure that often intimidates those around them. One unshakable self-confidence, the internal fortress. Self-confidence for a Sigma female is not a superficial trait or a performance for others. It is an internal fortress built through years of self-reflection, personal challenges, and continuous self-improvement. This confidence is quiet yet powerful, understated yet undeniable. Unlike the loud, attention-seeking confidence often associated with alpha personalities, the Sigma female's confidence is a subtle energy that permeates every aspect of her existence. This confidence is rooted in a deep understanding of her capabilities, limitations, and potential. Sigma females do not waste time comparing themselves to others or seeking external validation. They are acutely aware of their strengths and weaknesses, and they approach life with a strategic mindset that turns potential limitations into opportunities for growth. Their self-confidence is not about being perfect, but about being authentic and committed to continuous personal evolution. The intimidation factor of this confidence lies in its complete lack of neediness. Sigma females do not require constant reassurance or approval. They make decisions with clarity and conviction, understanding that their worth is not determined by external opinions. This self-assuredness can be profoundly unsettling for those who are accustomed to more dependent or validation-seeking behaviors. 2. Strategic independence, the lone wolf approach. Independence for a Sigma female is not a rebellion against connection, but a deliberate, strategic choice to maintain absolute control over her life's trajectory. She is the quintessential lone wolf, not isolated or lonely, but intentionally selective about her social interactions and personal commitments. This strategic independence is a complex approach to living that goes far beyond simple individualism. The Sigma female's independence manifests in every aspect of her life. From career choices to personal relationships, she makes decisions based on her own values, goals, and vision. She is not bound by societal expectations or traditional pathways. Instead, she creates her own routes, often pioneering new approaches and challenging existing paradigms. This approach requires an extraordinary level of self-trust and a willingness to venture into uncharted territories. Her independence is not about avoiding connection, but about creating meaningful, intentional relationships. Sigma females are highly selective about their social and professional circles, choosing quality over quantity. They understand that true connection is not about constant proximity, but about deep, authentic interactions that align with their values and contribute to their personal and professional growth. 3. Emotional intelligence, the emotional alchemist. Emotional intelligence for a Sigma female is not just a skill, it is an art form. She possesses an almost supernatural ability to understand, process, and navigate complex emotional landscapes. This is not about manipulation or control, but about a profound comprehension of human emotional dynamics. Her emotional intelligence allows her to move through social and professional environments with remarkable grace and strategic insight. The Sigma female's emotional intelligence is multifaceted. She can read subtle emotional cues, understand unspoken dynamics, and maintain her composure in emotionally charged situations. This ability stems from a combination of innate sensitivity and intentional emotional development. She views emotions not as obstacles, but as valuable sources of information and insight. Her emotional mastery often intimidates others because it exposes the emotional limitations and insecurities of those around her. She can see through emotional facades, understand underlying motivations, and respond with a level of clarity that can be both impressive and unsettling. This emotional depth allows her to create genuine connections while maintaining healthy emotional boundaries. 4. Intellectual depth, the perpetual learner. Intellectual curiosity is not just a trait for the Sigma female, it is a fundamental way of experiencing the world. She is a perpetual learner, driven by an insatiable desire to understand, grow, and expand her knowledge. Her intellectual pursuits are not about academic achievements or social status, but about a genuine passion for understanding the complexities of human experience and the world around her. This intellectual depth manifests in various ways. She reads voraciously, not to impress others, but to satisfy her own curiosity. She engages in meaningful conversations that challenge her existing perspectives. She is never afraid to admit when she doesn't know something, viewing such moments as opportunities for learning rather than potential vulnerabilities. Her intellectual approach is holistic and interdisciplinary. She understands that true wisdom comes from connecting ideas across different domains of knowledge. This approach allows her to develop unique insights and innovative solutions to complex problems. Her intellectual depth can be intimidating because it reveals the often superficial understanding of those who are content with surface-level knowledge. 5. Authentic communication, the truth warrior. Communication for a Sigma female is an art of radical authenticity. She does not engage in social games, unnecessary diplomacy, or emotional manipulation. When she speaks, her words are precise, honest, and deeply intentional. This communication style is not about being harsh or confrontational, but about creating spaces of genuine, meaningful interaction. Her authentic communication is rooted in a deep respect for truth and human potential. She understands that genuine growth and connection can only happen through honest, direct communication. This means she is willing to have difficult conversations, address uncomfortable truths, and challenge existing paradigms. Her communication style cuts through social pretenses, creating an environment of radical honesty. This approach can be incredibly intimidating because it exposes the often superficial and manipulative communication strategies that many people unconsciously employ. Sigma females create spaces where genuine dialogue is the only acceptable mode of interaction. They are not interested in small talk or social niceties that do not contribute to meaningful understanding. In conclusion, the Sigma female revolution. The Sigma female represents more than just a personality type. She embodies a revolutionary approach to personal power, social interaction, and human potential. She is not defined by her relationship to social structures, but by her commitment to authenticity, continuous growth, and meaningful existence. Her power lies not in conforming to expectations, but in creating her own extraordinary path. She challenges existing paradigms, inspires others through her actions, and demonstrates that true empowerment comes from internal alignment rather than external validation. The Sigma female is a beacon of possibility, showing that individual potential is not limited by traditional social constructs. To all Sigma females, the world is your canvas. Your unique combination of confidence, independence, emotional intelligence, intellectual depth, and authentic communication is not just a personal trait, it is a transformative force that has the potential to reshape social dynamics and inspire genuine human connection.